This microphone just gonna turn itself off every single time now? I guess it is. Anyway, welcome back to Scarlet Curiosities. Last part, I did post commentary while I did the Palace of the Earth Spirits Repository, and then, the plot happened where we went back to Patchouli, and then Patch was like, yep, we're gonna go to the Misty Lake and fight the people. So it makes it seem like this is gonna be like, the end. Like, this might be the last episode, but something tells me it's probably not, because, there's an achievement in this game for getting a character up to level 99. I'm currently level 37, so something tells me there's more to this game, because how else would you get to that achievement without, like, some of the most ridiculously boring grinding in all of existence? So something tells me, this isn't the last level. Also, I talked about in the previous episode how only like 50% of players that have this game have apparently beaten Moko. Apparently only 33% of players ever talked to Reimu, which was the thing you need to do in order to go to the geyser. So I wonder how many. I hope there's an achievement for beating the final boss, so I can see how many people have played this game have actually beaten it. Anyways, the first level again. I have to go all the way back to the lake again where I fought Luna. Looks like it all comes down to this. Ironic that the first place I searched was the right place all along. Once I get to the deepest levels of the lake... Once I get to the deepest levels of the lake, I should be able to find out what caused all this. The enemies here are certainly beefier than I remember them being last time I was here. Awful convenient, that is, yes. Still, I have to see this through to the end. I wouldn't want to disappoint my lady. So it's epic music, and yeah, like I said in the last episode, this is being recorded immediately after. Wow, that killed that centipede pretty easily. I don't remember being able to kill centipedes with normal strikes that easily. Did the knife I buy really give me that much strength? I don't know. But, yeah, I uploaded the first part of this series earlier today, which, and during that, I was watching, myself play it, because I watch my videos while I record them, and man, apparently I was about completely brain dead, because I couldn't, it took me, like, the majority of the level to figure out there was a mini-map in the top left corner in here. And because I didn't know there was a mini-map, I just didn't know where to go, apparently, because I kept literally, like, going back to the same places over and over again. It was annoying for me to watch. I can only imagine how annoying it is for other people to watch. But yeah, this is that level again. Playing the first level again. Should I even bother? I mean, I could just, like, waltz through here and jump past everything. That's what I did when I went and replayed the Gimbu Ravine and former Hell levels. I just jumped past everything, and for the Gimbu Ravine level, that went really fast. Because that level's not that, because you can just jump past all the enemies, and all you have to do is just, it goes by really fast, so you're just jumping past and just moving to the end. But for the former Hell level, not really that simple, because that was when the game suddenly decided that it wanted to be like a parkour, a 3D platformer for one level. And even if you ignore all the enemies aren't the problem with that level. The problem is the bullshit, platforming sections. Goodbye. This is a remix of the main theme, isn't it? I don't know if, I can't tell if it's the original theme, or if it's a remix of a total theme. Yep, here I am in the first level again. Fighting berries, as you do. Right, so the last part I was talking about, Touhou characters' last names. And how many I remember, and I didn't know like 23 Touhou characters' last names. And that was me skipping PC98. When we get to PC98, things get really bad. Who the fuck was in Touhou 1? Shinkyoku, right? That was their full name. They didn't have a last name, I think. It was just Shinkyoku. Then there was what? Fucking Elise? E-L-I-S, I think? It's weird, like, wand demon creature. Fucking Yugen Magan. What a name that is. And then, fucking Mima. Mima was in Touhou 1. She's the only one that got the comeback. She looked completely different, by the way. She had like a knife and shit. She's spooky. And then, Kongura and Sariel. I think that's every character in Touhou 1. And I think I got them all right because, as far as I can remember, none of the characters in Touhou 1 have a last name. So, you know, I haven't missed any more yet, but here's the problem. The problem comes in Touhou 2 and every game after Touhou 2, because, you know Rika, I said this before, Rika's like one of my favorite Misty Lake characters. Still don't remember her last name. She's 24. Mira. Does Mira have a last name? I'm gonna say she doesn't and not count it up. Not put the counter up. Actually, does Rika have a last name either? Rika might not have a last name. So we're gonna keep it at 23, because I honestly can't remember if Touhou 2 characters have a last name, because I know some of them do. Marissa does. She's called Marissa Kirasawa in the first game in Touhou 2, wasn't she? I think. I don't know, let's keep it at 23 for now. Fucking... There was magic stones, Luigi. There was a boss in Touhou 2 that was those magic fucking stones. They were rocks, and they shot, and Reimu was very scared of the rocks. Genji, that's also a character. Genji doesn't have a last name. Then the Mima and Marissa, right? Am I missing anyone? You can, Evil Eye Sigma. So I don't think Touhou 2 characters have last names either. So I think it's just Touhou 3 when things get really bad. So who do I know from Touhou 3? You maybe Okazuki. That's it, I think. And then Kana on a Baral. And that's about it. Cause then you've got Kotohime? Kotohime doesn't have a last name, right? Who's the fucking, the scientist lady from Touhou 3? I can't remember her name at all. Much less her last name, if she has one. But yeah, I can't remember it. Oh well, so that's 24. Because, you know, if I can't remember the first name, of course I can't remember the last name. Yumemi... I already did Yumemi. Chieri. Don't remember her last name. That's 25. Is that every character from Touhou 3? I think it is. Touhou 4 Orange? Does Orange have a last name? I don't think Orange has a last name. Does, Hirami have a last name? That was the vampire's name, right? I don't think so. Does Ellie have a last name? I don't know. I think she does, actually. So we'll put that under 26. Yukazumi again. Gengetsu, Mugetsu, they don't have last names, do they? No, I don't think so. Sara. I don't think Sara has a last name. I think Luis has a last name. I don't remember what it is. So let's say that's 26. Yuki and Mai. I don't think Yuki and Mai have last names, do they? I don't know. Alice, Margarine. You know, I already did her. Yumeko? I think Yumeko has a last name. I think that's 26. Does Yumeko have a last name? I don't know, let's just say she does and say I got it wrong. 27. Or 26, because Shinki, I think it's just Shinki. First name Shinki, last name Shinki. So, yeah, including PC98, it's like 26. That wasn't nearly as bad as I expected, because I forgot that most PC98 characters don't even have last names. In case I forgot some of them having last names, and I just assumed they did. Which is a good possibility. Yep, that's that. So counting PC98, I don't remember around 26 characters' names. I don't remember this area. What is this? Did I just, like, skip through this when I played through the first time? I must have. Yeah, I skipped this entire area, didn't I? Because I distinctly remember, like, doing the left half and then going... Oh, no, this is across the bridge. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done this before. It's weird. Right, now that I've finished the whole name conversation, like, I try to do Linen, because, you know, I've only been a fan of Linen for, like, half a year now. And now we're going to do it backwards. Before I counted the numbers that I couldn't remember, now we're going to count the numbers of Linen characters' full names I can actually remember. That's probably not going to be very much. Subakura in Raku, that's 1. Yabu Sabe Hulin, that's a 2. Suzumi Kuzu, last name Kuzu. How many episodes with Suzumi? And I don't remember her last name. I think it's Suzumi Kuzu. We'll say it is. That's 3. This level is still going. The boss from the first game, Solid Snake. Don't remember the name. That's why I call him Solid Snake, because I don't actually remember the name. So it's one I don't know. Aoji, Kuwaka, and Kuroji Shidadu. There we go, that's 6. Fucking Klaus, lol. Surabami Senbei, that's 7. There's something I missed over there, but I'm just not gonna go back at this point. Jun is Jun. Don't remember the last name. Sho is Sho. Don't remember my last name. Fucking stupid. Like, what is over there? Why can't I, What? Why can't I go over there? It's like not part of the map. Oh, it's like part of the map over there. Why can't I jump down there? That's really weird stage design. You can clearly just see how you could jump down there, but you're just not allowed to go that way. So you're only allowed to go that way through different route. It's really weird. Is this the first level? I don't remember some of these parts, and I literally watched myself play the first level earlier today. Whatever, memory's bad. I had 6, right? No, 7 because of Zero Bombing, right? See, the problem is I'm playing the game now, so I can't hold my fingers up to remember. Bad memory. Right, fucking stage 3 boss, what's his name? Lumen. Don't remember the last name. Ibaru is Ibaru. Like I said in the last episode, I liked Sakune, don't remember the last name though. Adagamu no Yarochi and Yadagamu no Seragamaru. That's 9, right? 9? Not the movie, the number. And then fucking the third game. You have Sesei, first name Sesei, middle name Sans, last name Sesei. You have Tsugumi. Yep. Ayozane. Uh-huh. And, Taira no Fumikado. Right, that one's easy. That's 10. Shion. It's 11. I remember Sesei's whole name, so that's 12, actually. Fourth game. Alright, fucking Tenkai's Wet Fang. Tenkai's Wet Fang, so that's 13? Am I 13 or 12? Let's go with 13. And, in the fourth game, this is when problems start to happen. Not that there weren't already problems, but that's even more problems. No idea what the first boss of the left route is. Second boss, their name starts with K, I think. That's about all I got. Kijiru? Is that it? No, probably not. Then you have Kaisen? Is it Kaisen? Last name I don't remember, so it doesn't count anyway. Raya, don't know her last name. Para. Para's their whole name, right? It's just Para, so that's 14. Then you have Tyro no Choki, so that's 15. I think. Probably lost count at this point. Probably miscounted at this point, but whatever. Then you have the right route. You have Mitsumo. I can't remember if Mitsumo has a last name or not. I'm going to assume they don't and call that 16. Madias Moritake. Is that their name? I think that was their name. So it's 17, I think. 16 or 17, somewhere around there. I don't fucking remember. Stage 3 boss. I don't have a full. I tried to use spell, neglecting the fact that I in fact do not have enough stuff for a spell. I did not expect the first level to go on this long. You know this isn't going to be the whole thing, right? They're going to send me to the actual level first without allowing me to save. So I guess I'll make this multiple episodes, but I'm going to have to play through the whole thing the whole time. I'm not skipping the fucking map. I'm not going back to the map screen this time. Not making that mistake again. Nope. And, yeah, I don't remember stage 3 boss. Don't remember stage 4 boss either. Why do you think I just called it Blue Futo the whole time? A, because it was funny. B, I couldn't remember the actual fucking name. Fujiwara no Shirogane no Sanra. With Shirogane as a something name, whatever. 17? 17? 18? Go with 18. Give myself more credit than I probably have. Something Uwaba no Matori. Don't remember the something before the Uwaba no. So, nothing there. Xeno A, that's 20? Or 19? 19. Heiji Senri, that's 20. And, I don't, Yago something. And then you have those written work characters that I never said written work, so I have no idea who the fuck they are. How many there even are? You know that, the Shidadus, they have a sister. I don't remember what her name is. That's it. I know 20 Linen characters with full names. There you go. Whoop-de-doo. Isn't that great? Anyway, that was that conversation that I thought I'd be done with the first goddamn level by now, but I'm not. Apparently the first level actually just went on for this long. It's almost 20 minutes here, I'm still playing the first level again. This has to be different, right? This is different. I'm not insane. Maybe. 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 But I have yet to meet one who can outsmart baby. Little baby man. For a soldier, who could they ever find or replace you? Anyone? Okay. Jump down here. Well, I didn't expect I'd have to do this episode. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get the idea book out. So it's right here. You know, I've talked about Star Wars Bad Batch a couple times and how I bought Disney Plus for a month so I could watch it, and then after that I stopped giving a shit because here's the thing. Basically, the Bad Batch is the only thing in Star Wars that I gave a shit about. I mean, I watched like the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian because you know everyone did. I liked it, but then I heard the 3rd season was shit, so I didn't watch it. But the thing about the Bad Batch, I want to watch the Bad Batch because it's a sequel to the Clone Wars. And you know, I watched the Clone Wars when I was a kid, so to me, that is the Clone Wars is Star Wars. I mean, I watched the movies too. I didn't watch them that much. I watched them like a couple times, but to me, like when I think of Star Wars, I think of Star Wars: The Clone Wars because that's the shit I watched when I was a kid. So when I, of course, had to watch the sequel series, and that I don't know. In hindsight, the show was alright. It wasn't as good as the Clone Wars, but you know, serviceable, I guess, better than most of the other shit Disney's making nowadays. I think the level is almost over. I think so. I think I can finish out this area of people, and I should be good. Oh yeah, and I was talking about Fire Emblem a couple episodes ago. One topic about Fire Emblem I had written down here I forgot to talk about is, I might be wrong on this, but I think this is true. There's Hanoka from Fire Emblem Fates, and the weird thing about Hanoka from Fire Emblem Fates is, pretty damn sure she has the same voice actor as Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, because I swear their voice is the exact fucking same, and all I hear when Hanoka talks in Fire Emblem Fates is fucking Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls. It's really fucking weird. Yeah, I was talking in another previous episode about how, you know, when it comes to Japanese voice actors, I can't really tell if they're the same, because I can't understand the language. No, that's pretty much it. There's just really no exceptions to that. But when it comes to, you know, like, English voice actors, you know, I can sometimes tell when they're the same, if I'm paying attention enough. Like, I remember I was watching the dub for, Judgment and Lost Judgment, because I said before how I watched the cutscenes from all the Yakuza games, including Judgment. Judgment is the only thing I watched dubbed instead of subbed, because the video I found that included both Judgment and Lost Judgment cutscenes in the same video, it was dubbed, and the dub was fine, because, you know, I didn't want to watch any of the newer stuff that actually had dubs for Yakuza. Dubbed, because I'd already watched it before subbed, so it'd be really weird. Kiryu started speaking English, but I didn't. All the Judgment characters were new, so it's not really weird if they started speaking English. But anyway, one of the voice actor for one of the characters, I don't remember their name. They were one of the side characters. They were a decently important side character, but they weren't that important. Anyway, forgot the voice actor's name. Joey something. He's Claude's voice actor in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and he just used like the same voice for that character. So I'm just watching Judgment, just like Claude from Fire Emblem Three Houses just starts talking. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? It took me out of it for a moment. I was like, wait, what? I don't know. I don't watch that. I don't watch that much like TV and shit in general. So it doesn't really happen that much nowadays. But I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, voice actors, they get reused a lot, so I'm sure if I watched more entertainment, it'd be a thing I'd notice more. Well, our enemies were certainly feeling bold. Batman the Brave and the Bold, coming soon to you. Cartoon Network, hiding something like this right in our neighborhood. Maybe I underestimated what those fairies are capable of. After I find the monster and deal with that, I'll have to raise this place to the ground and fix our house. Busy, busy, busy. Oh well. Alright, who am I fighting? Can it not be bullshit? Or is this just the beginning of the next stage? Whoop! This is the beginning of a stage. Okay, time for a really long episode again. You ready for 1 hour and 45 minutes of me walking around talking about the bullshit? Wow, it's bigger in here than I expected. And plenty of bows to fill the space too. Whoever it is must really not want anyone to find out what's in here. Oh, that's a Kappa. Kappa. I think I've talked about before. When they're in the manga, there are just 3 very uniquely designed Kappa that like show up multiple times. That just don't have names. And are not real characters. They just are reoccurring, like, sort of characters in the manga, so I can only assume the reason they were never given characters is because they were something the illustrator just came up with. So they don't affect the plot at all, they're just there, so I only assume they're... Right, this is a track from Touhou. Called, like, Factory or something? I don't remember. What is this? Seiho, that's a series, isn't it? Named a diamond in the rough. Like, I got the dream journal out, and I got the history book out in case I wanted to meme again, but here's the thing, in doing either of those things is going to require me to stop playing, which is going to make this go on even longer, and something tells me this is going to go on for at least another hour. I've yet to do a recording that went past, well, less than sure. Basically, I found out that this recording software stopped at 2 hours. Like, if it goes, when it hits the 2 hour mark, it stops recording automatically. And I figured that out when I was doing a HIDA recording session. I record that when Asprey FM streams, and sometimes plays the game before it run 2 hours. So I was just playing along, and then 2 hours stopped, it started, and then it just stopped recording. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually notice until afterwards that, like, when it just stopped. Those Yamawaro, or they're just, I assume those are Yamawaro. They're the ones who like to dress up in camo. But it might just be Kappa dressed up in camo. I don't know. The lore implications of the Kappa and the Yamawaro working together on whatever the fuck this is something the game's probably not going to get into. Okay, you just jump over it. Anyway, yeah, so, I don't know. I'll look at these groups, I'll defeat these groups of enemies, and then I guess I'll look at the book again and continue talking about random shit. I mean, I joked a couple episodes ago that I would run out of topics in this bullet point list before the series ended, and that shouldn't be true. There's still a lot of topics left, but again, I don't know how much of this game is actually left. Apparently this game, unironically, like, thinks you can make it to level 99 as an achievement. Maybe it's one of those just fucking ridiculous achievements where you'll finish the game at, like, level 40-something, and then, like, okay, grind for 50 levels. Anyway, what's the next thing here? DBZ Plants vs. Zombies Adventures. It's an interesting game. I jump up here again. So, don't know the history of Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies first game came out like 2007, something like that. I think. Is it that old? It's a pretty damn old game. Yeah, because I think Plants vs. Zombies 2 come out like 2013 or something. Anyway, between Plants vs. Zombies 1 and Plants vs. Zombies 2, which is a pretty damn big gap. And they even made fun about that in the name of the second game. It's called It's About Time, because it's about time travel, but it's also It's About Time, because it took like 6 fucking years for it to happen. Anyway, before Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out, they made a Facebook game. So you could only play it with your Facebook account. So I'd use my parents' Facebook account to even play this. It's a game called Plants vs. Zombies Adventures. And I don't remember that much about this game, other than I played it, and I think I stopped having to play it because I think you needed to, like, get Facebook friends in order to continue the game or something. It was something fucking stupid. Anyway, this is a game that existed, and it doesn't exist anymore because for some point they just, like, pulled it, so you can't play it anymore. And I distinctly remember playing it, and it was weird because it was like normal PvC, but also it was kind of like other tower defense games are, like Rune's Tower Defense, where there's like multiple lanes. You can like put the plants on like surrounding lanes and stuff. You've seen Bloons Tower Defense. Just know what I'm just trying to describe here. Anyway, it was like that. And I remember the game being pretty decently fun, but also at the time this was like the only option I had for games for another Plants vs. Zombies game because Sims 2 didn't exist yet. How long this level is? Yeah, you gotta love the Kappa. I mean, I like the Kappa, so this isn't a complaint. It's more of just a. It really is ironic. Where Tokyo is supposed to be like this old-timey place that's set in like late 1800s Japan, and they don't have access to like modern shit. Like they don't know what a phone is. They think it's a paperweight. All kind of try and effects. Is that good? mean, it's... No. Not at all. What's it called again? Time paradox. Right. But yeah, you know, the whole thing about Kazuma is supposed to be all old-timey and shit. Nobody knows what modern technology is. There's no phone service. That's a show for Sumi Reko. But then the Kappa exists, and basically they can just do whatever futuristic shit you want in your story, basically basically just nullifying the entire point. Which, I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, I just think it's ironic. It's a giant, futuristic fucking place. I mean, it's using Seiho music. Because basically, even though, you know, that's the thing about Seiho, it's like different from Touhou because it's all futuristic and you use planes and shit, but then at the end of the day, they use the Seiho music for a reason because it fits with this area, because at the end of the day, you can just use the Kappa to make Touhou futuristic and stuff be completely different from what the main, like, setting is, I guess. Anyway, Kappa's using water guns. That's funny. Alright, so there's clearly a lot less levels left, so what do I talk about next? Is someone still shooting me? Hello? I swear I heard a shooty shoot sound. Right, let's talk about Zelda games. You know Zelda. The legend of it, Zelda. Play as Lonk. First name Lonk, last name Lonk. I haven't played many Zorldo games. My only experience with Zelda games is the first one, a while ago, like many years ago, I went to buy like some Wii games. So I went to GameStop and I found like I think I bought like 3 Wii games at the same time. I think they were Punch-Out Wii, Metroid Prime 3, and Skyward Sword. And I played quite a lot of Punch-Out Wii. Can't play it anymore because it's now scratched. Not my fault, by the way, before I get into that. But then you had Metroid Prime 3. Metroid Prime 3 I played for like a couple levels and then stopped and never played it again. And you know what else I did that with? Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I played like the first like half an hour and then stopped playing, and for some reason just never felt the desire to play it again. Which, maybe that would have been a good decision, maybe it wouldn't have been, I don't know. People seem to talk about that game like it's not very good, but also some people seem to enjoy it, so maybe it's a good game, or maybe it's not, I don't know. Never played it. Do I still have it? I might, I don't know. I probably do, but still, I doubt I'll play it. I also got Pikmin 2, I think, right, yeah, I played Pikmin 2, and then I played that for a while, and then I stopped at some point, just because I'm not very good at Pikmin 2. Or I wasn't when I played it back then, and I just kind of gave up because I thought it was too hard, I think. Or maybe I just stopped playing before it even got that hard, so I didn't feel like playing it anymore. Anyway, there's multiple, you know, those Nintendo games that everyone talks about. How, you know, they're really good, you should play it, and then I got them, and then I just didn't play it for more than a couple minutes, because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. And then, my other experience with Zorldo was, I hope I don't know where I'm going here, because there was an area where I could go up earlier, and now I didn't go up, now I'm going this way. I can't tell if I was supposed to go up or not. You know, it's only 35 minutes now, so, you know, maybe hopefully this won't go on for 2 hours. But yeah, if it goes on for 2 hours, then I'm just gonna have to, like, stop the recording near the 2 hour mark and just continue it elsewhere. It'll probably be a really awkward transition where I'll be, like, in the middle of a level, and then I'll have to stop. Who knows? Yeah, that was my experience with 3D Zelda, was playing Skyward Sword for like 20 minutes and stopping. My experience with 2D Zelda is I got a Link Between Worlds, that 3DS one. And I played it for a couple hours, and I just explored the world, and I could not figure out what I was supposed to do. So eventually I stopped. There's so much level. But yeah, that's the only world though I played. Like 30 minutes of Skyward Sword and like a couple hours of Link Between Worlds. Remember that time on Nintendo's 20th anniversary where they killed, or Mario's 30th anniversary or something, where they killed Mario? By that I mean they introduced that that Mario bundle thing, and then at some point they just got rid of it because Nintendo thought timed exclusives was a good idea. I think I've said this before. Nintendo, run by boomers who don't know how shit works. Except they do, because a lot of people bought that because it's time exclusive. Anyway, I was one of the people who bought that, egg on my face. And I bought it because I never played Mario 64. And I played Sunshine, when I was a kid, but I no longer owned it. Does that go to the same place? I can't even tell. I don't know if I should go left or down first. Why do they just have stalls on the floor? Like, there's security, and then there's just whatever the fuck this is. Like, yeah, fairies and the Kappa were just standing there. I guess let's have this very safe shit just right next to us at all times. Didn't you have like the fairies ensuring nobody could find this place anyway? A lot of security for what I assume would be a place no one expected to find. Right, so yeah, I bought that stupid fucking timed exclusive Mario All-Stars thing, and then ironically, the only one of the 3 games I finished was Mario Sunshine, which is a game I already had. Because I have Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy 1. So I have Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And then I replayed Galaxy on the All-Stars. And I didn't have to deal with motion controls, I guess, so that was something. So slightly better. And then, that's not even the reason I got it to play 64 and Sunshine. Here's the thing, I've played 64 a bit. Most of my time spent playing 64 was when the power went out, and all I had to play was on my Switch before it died. It's the only thing that gave me to actually touch 64, because, like, Super Mario 64 game, everyone loves the best game ever, for people. I don't know. I just, like, can't get myself to finish it sometimes. Because I'll play it for a bit, and then I just won't want to play it anymore. I don't know, it's really old, and its controls and stuff, and its camera, and there's some areas that I just don't like. Like, I remember I stopped playing for a really long time because fucking Hazy Maze Cave. Fuck Hazy Maze Cave! Oh, shit. And it made me not want to play the game. I think I got like 1 star in Hazy Maze Cave, and once I found out there were other places for me to get stars, I did not go back. And you have like, what was it? Wet Dry World. I didn't like that place either. It's kind of annoying. It's like this one place where I had to like climb a place and then I just kept falling. It's annoying. And then I think it was I don't remember the place. It was that world where it was like a giant hill and there was like a monkey on top. I got a couple stars there. And then, I think the last time I played the game, I got to, like, Little Big Planet. No, that's not what it's called. Tiny Huge Island? Is that what it's called? That one. I got there, and I, like, died a couple times trying to get a star, and I stopped playing, and then I still have not beaten Mario 64. Mario Sunshine, I played even less. I've gotten to Rico Harbor. I've gotten, like, most of the stars in Rico Harbor. And that's it. Rico Harbor's the second area in the game, by the way. I don't know, I just didn't feel the desire to do it. Even though you figured I would. The Sunshine game I played a lot. Just don't feel like playing it again. I don't know, Was it $60 well spent? Because it's a Nintendo game, it's $60 fucking dollars, because Nintendo can charge it $60 for everything they have, and just gotta deal with it. What are you gonna do, buy it somewhere else? Kotetsu. Koketsu? I mean, there's Pokemon. I can talk about Pokemon. I think I've talked about Pokemon before. My very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Black 2. Which, you know, is ironic because that's a sequel to a game, and I played a sequel as my first Pokemon game. So, you know, there's this irony in that. My first Pokemon ever was a Tepig. But the ironic thing about that is that my very first Pokemon playthrough, I didn't actually finish it, because I got to, like, Clay, and I just couldn't fucking beat Clay. I just couldn't do it. So I restarted the game, and I think I chose, like, either a Snivy or an Oshawott, I don't remember. And then I finished that playthrough, whatever team that ended up being. But, is there a boss up here? I assume it's a boss up here. Hello? Caution, huh? Nope, it's just more level, except the music's gone, and there's no mini-map. Okay, cool game. It's real cool. Yeah, I played Pokemon Black 2 for a while, then I eventually got Soul Silver, and I can't remember if I got Black or White. I think it was White. Yeah, so I played White, beat that game a couple times. I got Soul Silver. Here's the thing about Soul Silver, is that it's gotta be like a game. I've only actually beaten Lance in Soul Silver like maybe twice, but I played through that game many times, and I kept like having playthroughs where I'd get like maybe a third of the way through, and I just never finished it because I don't know. I just wasn't satisfied with my team, I guess. I guess it's just like, I'm just not a fan. I must not be a big fan of the first two generations of Pokemon when it comes to the actual Pokemon, because like I just couldn't find full teams that I liked enough to like use them for a whole game. And I eventually had one. I don't remember anything about this team other than it had a Ninetales named Ron in it. Because of course I started doing this at some point. I named all my Pokemon after Touhou characters. Even though it started to become a really dumb idea about my, like, 10th Pokemon named Wriggle, but, you know, fuck it. But yeah, like, one of 2 times I actually beat Lance, and then I think only one of those times I actually bothered to try to get through some of Kanto, and I just don't remember how far I got, but I know I didn't get to the end. There's gotta be, like, a boss right here, right? Like, gotta go right here? What's the point of that area? Of course. Is this Yokai Mountain? Was the lake connected here somehow? Old intruder, but all the same, bravo for making it this far. I started talking as a robot as a joke, but now I'm going to continue this voice. Hello, I am Sanai, I am a robot. Plot twist that will be revealed in Touhou 20. I was a robot all along, that is why I like robots so much. Beep boop, your timing couldn't have been better because we just put the finishing touches on the perfected Hisotentoku. Well, I mean, in my humble opinion, the last one was perfect too. The last one was a balloon, Notori. The last one blew up because of so-called technical difficulties. How do you call that perfect? But this time, we've spared no expense on quality assurance and safety testing. Shh, look who's talking. You crashed it every time we took it for a test run. This is the plot of the game, huh? Listen, I wanted to play with robots. This is the plot of the game. I mean, what do you expect? It's a Touhou fan game. Then the newspapers started to pick up on it, and everyone ended up terrified. It's some mystery monster. You do know that, right? Well, it's hard to balance it, you know. It doesn't even have any legs. Naturally, it'll take a lot more research before we can manage machines capable of true bipedal locomotion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing with, robotics. It's actually very hard to get to get a robot to stand on 2 legs, which is why a lot of it they want to like use wheels and stuff because it works better. It's very expensive to make a robot that can stand on 2 legs or walk, I guess. Besides, wasn't it you who brushed it off like, oh, legs are just for decoration? Okay, sure, I might have said that, but that was just moxie. I kinda need legs to use it on land. You call this perfected? Is that how you intend to deal with the final blow to Scarlet Devil Mansion? Huh? What are you talking about? Well, either way, I'm gonna take that robot apart, even if I have to do it piece by piece. Rarg, that's alright. Okie dokie, just don't screw it up this time, okay? Don't you worry, I'm practically a master pilot at this point. Sigh, famous last words. Isotactical MK2, activate all systems or go. Oh, run! How was I supposed to do that? Huh? Alright. I've yapped enough. Need to concentrate. Is this a joke? Game? Why is it dying so easily? Surely there's a phase 2 that's gonna kick my ass, right? It's time for you to come clean. If not, if that was really the boss fight, then man, this game should not have good, boss difficulty progression sometimes, does it? Goku was 2 boss fights ago. I'm sorry. To test the optical camouflage, I activated this thing in the lake. And, yeah, I may have had a mild collision with Scarlet Devil Mansion. Mild, you say? I know what ended up happening, but I'm not the one who destroyed the house. Honest. Listen, you want to tell me why you told Oku to kill Remilia? No? Okay, fine. Now, take it easy on her, will you? Hello, Suika. She's not lying, I can guarantee that. Yikes. So it's you. Suika. I'm the one who destroyed Scarlet Devil Mansion. What? I see. Can't say that I'm entirely surprised. You don't seem angry. Is that a good thing? Or just the calm before the storm? Well, think about it. The photo in the newspaper showed the monster's footprint. But the robot I just destroyed doesn't even have feet. That's a contradiction any way you look at it. Alright? The only conclusion I could draw is that there was at least one more person involved with what's been going on. Whoopsie, I just wanted to add a little grist to the rumor mill, but it looks like it totally backfired. By the way, when we met at the newspaper office, you said you had nothing to do with the mist. But I also clearly remember you telling me that Oni never lie. What do you have to say about that? You gonna give me some bullshit about how it was true from a certain point of view, Obi-Wan Kasuika Nobi? No lies here. I just said I wasn't the Crimson Mist. I never denied anything else in those articles. Even if I brought up the other articles, I'm sure you would have just dodged my questions anyway. Come on, gotta gal some slack. Your master was thunderously bored, so I was trying to give her a little entertainment. But she sent you instead because you chose the other character option. You could thank me, for spicing your lives up a bit. My lady left this matter to me. I think she already figured out that you were behind this and judged that you're not worthy of her attention. I'm not worthy? Wow, harsh. Then I guess if I want the little lady to come out and play, I'll have to bust up the hired help. The fuck you mean hired? I don't get paid. I'm pretty sure that's lore. Sakuya doesn't get paid. Gets paid in appreciation. She gets paid in cat food that Patrick gives her. Man, I should pay attention here. Wow, it's nice that this actually seems to do damage. I swear, when I had the weaker one, it like barely did any damage to bosses. Ow. This is broken mode. Last time I played the other theme, this was broken mode. So many speakers. Yes. Stop soaking me in! Well, this boss fight was going well. Or, are there any other healing spots? No. There doesn't appear to be. Oh. Yeah. Take this slow. I might be able to bullshit my way through this. This is also Sakuya's theme for some reason. Am I to assume this final boss theme is different when I fight this character as Sakuya? Might be. Okay, here's a problem with boss fights in this game. Dodging shit from the bottom of the screen. Not that difficult. Dodging stuff from the top of the screen where you can't see the character. Significantly more difficult. Wow, Shrika, I went through like 2/3 your health bar pretty easily, and now I just can't fucking kill ya. Fuck. So fun. Come on. Surely I can do this with this little health left. Come on, I just need it to go up a little bit. I missed. Come here. You fucker! Oh, that's stupid. She just jumped out of the way. Well, then we're not winning now. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Is it even worth it to try to do the dash attacks now with the melee attack doing better? And I am of the opinion that if she falls on her fucking face, she should be vulnerable for a little bit longer. But you know, this just should be my silly opinions. Come on. Ah! Done. Stupid. Look it! Booty! There we go. Barely did it. This is it. I got my butt kicked. This really is the end of things, right? No more surprise battles from out of nowhere. Yep, this was the last of it. Roll credits. Look around. You beat up that robot you thought was the monster. And you beat me up for leveling your house. So both. There's no more monster to strike fear into the populace. Besides, this whole thing's already run its course. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm sure that Tengu already has the presses rolling, printing up a flurry of papers with a headline like Monster Mash, the Graveyard Thrash. You were thinking that far ahead? Well, I thought I'd be able to draw the vampire out for a little action, but that was a miscalculation on my part. See, my real plan was a little more, never mind that. Anyway, point is, the summer festival everyone put on hold indefinitely is going to happen now, for sure. It's summer festival? That's why I poked my nose into this whole business. I didn't want the festival to be cancelled because of those monster rumors. I was really looking forward to it, but since I ended up playing the villain this time, I guess that's a no-go, huh? Well, I suppose I can still enjoy it as long as I just stay out of sight. You should go, though. Take your lady out, cut loose, and have some fun. Huh. Maybe I will. The end. Yo, was that Misty? Saw any of the endings. I assume there are 2 endings based on the character. Sakuya, over here. At least try not to get lost, okay? Don't you start treating me like a child. Oh, Sakuya, let's check out this down next. And to think she looked so bored earlier this week. Ah, that stall looks like it's got some prime festival food too. Mailing's back road over there, you can sort of see her. Wow, I'm Kappa, I'm a character too. Miss Mailing, if you wander off that far, you'll get lost for sure. Oh, by the way, you sure do eat a lot. I haven't been able to eat the last few days. Guess it didn't hit me until now that I was totally starving. Makes sense. In that case, let's meet in the square later, shall we? Those two never seem to change too much, do they? Well, it is a festival. It would be rude not to enjoy ourselves, wouldn't it? I can't help but wonder if Suika is somewhere around here. It galls me a little that she managed to stay 3 steps ahead of us from beginning to end. Still, wasn't a bad way to kill some time, I have to admit. I'm glad to see you enjoyed yourself. You did pretty great yourself, given that only the heave-ho. She had the festival on her mind. If she'd taken it more seriously, I don't know that I could have beaten her. Of fucking course you couldn't, Sakuya. Don't you know how the series works? Nobody takes anything seriously, because you know, if X, Y, and Z took everything seriously, the main characters would never be able to win. Come on, you're just being modest. I know how strong you are. But were you really okay letting me fight her? You told me to let you fight the monster once I'd found it. Since I had other things to take care of, I figured I'd leave this to you, and you sure put up on a rousing performance. I mean, you didn't see me, but I was over there. I was in the corner. I was cheering for you. I had like the whole Fairy-Maid squad. We had like a whole cheerleading team. You really didn't see any of that? Put a lot of effort into that. Since I had other things, I already read this. Did I now? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't fret, Sakuya. We're here to enjoy ourselves at the festival, right? We are. Prepare yourselves. I hope you weren't planning on sleeping tonight, because we're partying until dawn. Coming soon on PlayStation 4. This game came out before that game, I think. I don't know. Actually, 2014. Don't quote me on that. It's like you're trying to outdo Suika at celebrating now, too. Let the party begin. That was the game. Whoop-de-doo. It only took an hour. I assume I have to watch the credits. Here's the thing. I think there's an extra stage. I vaguely remember there being an extra stage, so I don't think this is the last episode. I mean, I can check after the credits are done. And just because it's an extra stage doesn't mean I'm gonna have a video doing it, because remember, I was gonna do a video doing Donga X's extra stage, and then I didn't, because I got to a point that really annoyed the fuck out of me and made me not want to continue playing, so I didn't, and that episode was never made. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an extra stage. You fight you-know-who. You-know-who. Who's not in this picture that's always here? Yeah, her. Pretty sure the extra stage involves her. Then again, this is like vague. I have vague memories of this. This might be a different game I'm thinking of, because this, creators of this game, they've made multiple games, and like some of them they look like pretty similar. So, like, I might be remembering something else, but I'm pretty sure it's this game that has an extra stage where you fight you-know-who. I guess I'll see in a minute. How long the credits is. I don't know if I can skip the credits. I don't think I can. Anyway, it's Mistia. She's on the right side of the screen. You see, this is the opposite of Gensokyo Odyssey. Because in Gensokyo Odyssey, Mistia talked, but then they never showed art of her. In this game, Misty is over there. You can see her, but she's not saying anything because she's not important. But she's still there. Selling lampreys, eels. That's what she does. got Remilia. She's eating Squid Kid's popsicle. She's got a fish. She's gonna name it Vladimisi, the fish. She's got a... Is that a balloon? I think she's got a balloon. And Mei Ling. Thank you for playing. See you next time, right? It's the end of the credits. Yeah, that's new. But first, Correndo! As you know, we must go to the Correndo. What is this? Like, there's no way this is coincidence. Listen to this music and then listen to Elevator by Kevin MacLeod. It's not a coincidence, I swear to God, I'm not crazy here. I'm not... Why is there gotcha in the fucking game now? Excuse me? Anyway, is any of the shit I picked up better than the thing I spent a bajillion dollars on? This is skill select, not equipment. Yeah, actually, some of this might not be that bad. Wow. Okay, that's just objectively better. Cool. Didn't I pick that up, like, in the first part of the level before I even went downwards? Cool, I spent all that money on that knife, and then that's better. Yeah, this is even better than that. It's just a fucking water cutter. Cool. Just random shit I picked up is better than this stuff I spent all that money on. You know, there's an achievement for getting a certain amount of money. I could have gotten that achievement instead. What was that? It seems like there was... what is this? Critical power and critical power. So minus 18 attack. Eh. Alexandrite. Crystal Skull seems better, my dude. Alright. I can still sell shit to Radosuke. I can't believe a fucking water cutter is better than all the other shit. That's how the stats be, that's how they be. Anyway, I'm not spending any money on gacha, except I'll do it once. What a moonstone! It's actually not that bad. Not worth it though. Alright, so that's a thing, I guess. Anyway, this isn't the last part, because this labyrinth's right here. I can talk to Patchley though. Got anything to say, Patchley? Sakuya, you want a cat treat? Just forget I said anything. Right, the next episode, go to the labyrinth. And then, who knows how long that'll take, so see you then, bye.